Libra, Libra, Libra. Welcome to your March 2021 Tarot and Astrology reading. Do keep in mind that the astrology portion of this video will probably resonate more with Libra risings, so make sure to listen to your rising sign if it's in another video. But if you're a Libra sun or moon, you may notice some themes in your life happening in March from the astrology portion. But the tarot portion should possibly resonate with all of you guys, but do remember this is general, so not every message may resonate. And yeah, give it till the end of the month and then see if it resonates, and let's get into it. So Libra, it appears that you are going through quite a situation right now, or possibly in the month of March. At least according to your tarot cards. I mean, yeah, there's things going on in the astrology too, but your tarot cards here are very, very interesting. Like, holy shit. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so right now we are in Pisces season. Pisces season for you is a spot that deals with your work, your day-to-day routines, schedules, what you do on a day-to-day basis, your job, coworkers, health, your diet, things like this, you know, the day-to-day mundane responsibilities and commitments that you have. And you know, we do have Venus here, your ruling sign, so it's even more of a focus for you since you're ruled by Venus, you know, so you're trying to find a way to create some kind of harmony in the day-to-day sector and the day-to-day life, to find more pleasure, to find more beauty, you know, to do things that make you happy, find a way to get more creative, to have more peace in your day-to-day life, you know, where maybe it was busy before, or maybe it got a little bit boring, or you know, kind of, I don't know, like not very fulfilling in some way, and now you're trying to find fulfillment in that area. And so, you know, that's going to be one part of this month that you're going to be focused on. Now, the other area of life that's going to be getting a major shift for you is when Mars moves into your 9th house sector of Gemini. Which is basically happens on the 3rd or 4th, depending on where you are in the world. So when Mars moves into your 9th house sector, you are going to be feeling massive drive to really get out of your comfort zone, to really explore new ways of thinking, new belief systems, alternatives, you know, to learn something. You're going to be very motivated and driven to learn. And Mars is going to be here over like the next couple months. So the next couple months, you're going to be noticing these themes with Mars, you know. You're going to be very much questioning things, questioning your worldviews, questioning where you're at in life, questioning what you're doing. You're going to be more optimistic. You're going to be more open to looking at different sides. You know, you're going to be very open to learning. You know, you're going to be very open-minded. But the problem with Mars in the 9th house is that you could also be feeling very fired up about your opinions. You could start feeling like, shit, I have a lot of opinions that I want to express. And with the 6th house, you could start feeling a little bit weighed down. Also with the 5th house energy of Aquarius, with all the shit in there, you know, you could start feeling like you're doing a lot for other people, or you're in service to a lot of other people, or you are trying to help a lot of people in some way, but you're not really focusing too much on yourself. And this is going to continue because on the 20th, the sun moves into your opposite sign of Aries, which deals with other people and your relationships, which is going to put a massive spotlight on your relationship sector and, you know, the different people that you have in your life. And so this is going to be pretty big for you, you know. And so let's go over your tarot cards, and then I'll go over the rest of the astrology. So we have she feels, she knows, and this is very interesting. I really kind of get that there's something that you've been feeling that you need to do, but you've been questioning it. And deep down, it's like you know that you need to do it. But there's something that I'm also getting kind of like a longing from this, like longing for something, you know, wanting to do something, but also a little bit hesitant because you're scared for some reason. Now, we also have the free from judgment, free to love. I really do love this card. You know, I feel like you're in a place right now, Libra, with Saturn in your 5th, especially for Libra risings, where, you know, there could be a lot of judging going on with your love life, or what you do love, you know, what you love as a person. You could, and it could be from your own self. You could be judging yourself like a shit ton. and not allowing yourself to love what you want or love who you want or something. Or there could be something external to you that you feel is judging you, that you feel is holding you back. So we also have the receiving card, which is very interesting. So, you know, I think that, and this is where I was kind of going with that sixth house Piscean theme, you could be helping a lot of people are in service, and Venus is there, so you may want to, you know, but there's also, I think probably more towards the end of the month, it may be time for you to start receiving and start giving yourself permission to receive instead of worrying about everybody else, you know, because we also have what you want wants you, and we have focus on the light. So I feel like there's something that you're wanting to manifest in your life here, or there's something that you're wanting to start a new beginning. There's something that you're wanting to achieve or set out to do. And so I feel like it's kind of like the cards are pushing you to focus on this, you know, that it's there for a reason. What you want wants you. You know, this could also be really going into like, what do you feel you deserve, Libra? And are you okay with how your life is? Do you feel like whatever is happening in your life, do you feel like you're deserving of that right now? Is it fulfilling you in some way? Because I have a feeling it's not in some way, shape, or form. There's something here that's not fulfilling you. So with Mars moving into your ninth around the 3rd or 4th of March, you're going to start being motivated to get out of your comfort zone, to get unstuck, to do something different, to explore new ideas and new concepts and, you know, new ways of doing something. And so this is going to be very big, and your cards say this too, because we start off with the 10 of Wands. So once again, it's like you've been pushing something, you've pushed something all the way till the end, and it's like, okay, what do you need to surrender here to? What do you need to drop? What needs to end? What do you need to let go of? You know, where is this getting you? You know, but you're stuck in your mind, you know, trying to kind of make a decision, trying to weigh out the pros and cons of possibly going after what you want. You know, possibly exploring something new, getting out of your comfort zone, making the decision to do something else, you know, to look more towards the future. And so we also have the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I mean, this is like, holy shit. This is like, holy shit. I think, Libra, that you are scared or stuck or possibly even traumatized, and you're not sure which way to go in some area of your life. Part of you wants to go one way and part of you wants to go the other. I mean, what's really new with Libra, right? I'm a Libra sun, so I get it. But, you know, I feel like you're kind of stuck between taking action and believing in something or passion and the mind, right? It's kind of like mind over matter, or, you know, you want to have some kind of new experience. And what you're doing and what you're thinking may not be matching up. And this could be what Mars in your 9th house starts really showing you. You know, are you going after what you want? You know, like the opinions that you have, or the concepts, or the thoughts, or the philosophies, or the beliefs, like, are you actually taking action on that? Are you actually practicing what you preach? You know what I mean? And I feel like this could be a major theme that you see coming up here. And yeah, so I kind of feel like you're a little bit scared to take action. So it's easier to just kind of think about it. Think about taking action, you know what I mean? And so this is something, a theme that you could see coming up this month. Now, we also have the Queen of Cups and the Star card, which is very interesting. This is very healing energy, Libra. So I think that this month could also be very healing for you. For some of you, you could be passionate about helping other people around this time, or doing something that's going to help other people. You know, but first it's like, where do you need to heal yourself, right? Where do you need to heal? Where do you need to get into some kind of healing? Where do you need to let something go? Where do you need to balance something out before you can go after what it is that you want? You have to get right emotionally first before you can move on to the physical aspect of it. So I think that, you know, you're kind of feeling in the middle of drive and passion versus air, you know, the mental, verbal realms. You know, this could also have something to do with truth. You know, you may be scared that if you go after your truth, what's true to you, then that it could hurt in some way, right? That it could hurt in some way. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, Libra. Hopefully that made sense for you guys. Definitely let me know if this ends up resonating down below. I'd really love to hear about it if it does. And yeah, so that is what I'm getting for you guys for March, Libra. Also, really quick, let's finish your astrology. So we also have, what else do we have? We have the Mercury-Jupiter conjunction happening on the 4th or around the 4th in your 5th house. So this could be actually a really interesting day where you get some kind of major insights or you learn something new or you get some kind of major fortunate good news, which could be very interesting for you. So definitely let me know how that goes around the 4th. And this could be some kind of good work news, or this could be some kind of expansion of like a project or something you're working on, or like a skill or passion that you've been working on as well. But this seems to be very beneficial. It could also be some kind of something that you learn about a partner or about your love life or your sexuality or something like that, or it could be like your children getting rewarded for something for some of you. Now we also have the Pisces new moon on the 12th to the 13th. I don't know if I already mentioned that. It's going to be conjunct Venus and Neptune. So this is going to be planting some kind of major new seed when it comes to your day-to-day life, work, reality, your day-to-day schedules, you know, possibly coworkers in some way, but also you in some way, since, you know, Venus is there with all of this, possibly harmonizing something in your day-to-day work life, or just day-to-day schedule or life in general. Now, the next thing is we have the Sun and Venus moving into Aries around the 20th and the 21st, which is your opposite sign. So this is when things are really going to be about relationships and your commitments and, you know, the people in your life, your where you, like the first house is about yourself and the 7th house is about others. So this is going to definitely be a time moving into April as well about others and your relationships. So let's see. We also have the Libra full moon in your sign on the 28th of the month, and the Sun at that time is going to be conjunct Venus and Chiron in Aries, so that's going to be very interesting. So that's going to be a major, massive time at the end of the month with that Libra full moon for Libras, where, you know, there could be some peak moments or some kind of getting back to you, or some kind of change that you're making with yourself, or some kind of ending that's happening with yourself. That's going to be very, very interesting. You know, there could be some mirroring going on there as well with another person around that time. But we will talk more about that in the video that I do for the Libra full moon. So hopefully that ends up resonating for you guys, Libra. Definitely let me know down below. I'd love to hear about it. And make sure to follow me on social media, and also come back or even tag me on social media and let me know if you end up seeing any of these themes this month. I'd love to know. And I will see you guys in my other videos. Bye.